Hey, baby, I love you. Just kidding. How do you do? How are you? This is Tom the Bear Whisperer, and maybe I've been drinking. What are you going to do about it? No. So I did a video for my Piney River Mass Bandit IPA. It is absolutely beautiful. 7.5%, 75 IBUs, and this is what I have left of it. Just a little bit, man. So while I had just a little bit left, I did a video already, as you will know by now, of 3 black IPAs, the Piney River Mass Bandit, the Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous, I have a little bit here, and the Firestone Wookey. That was a terrible Wookey, but my throat's jacked up. I can't get that big Wookey sound. Anyway, Wookey Jack that I have right here. So, in my initial video, I kind of assessed all 3 and told you what I thought of them. But I'll go over it one more time. Just got a little bit left, man. Now that they've all 3 warmed up a bit, I love the nose on the Mass Bandit. I really do. The nose on the Mass Bandit is absolutely gorgeous. Because you get some nice roasted malt. You get a little bit of anise. And then you get that beautiful sharp rye just kind of stinging your nostrils. That's just gorgeous. Even though stinging might not sound pleasant, it is. And then on the palate, wow. On the palate, the malts are just beautiful. Again, nice toasty, roasty malts. A little bit of anise. The sharp rye. Just you know, tantalizes your taste buds, and then you've got the nice hops going on, a lot of kind of juniper spruce, along with some citrus notes, grapefruit specific. I've noticed I started with this a little bit colder, and what I noticed with it now that I've got it probably about 55 to 60 degrees, is that I thought it was a very well-balanced black IPA to start with, but it balances even more as it warms. Now, is that better? Well, that's just going to depend on what you're looking for. The hop end was a little more stinging while it was cold, so if you want a sharper hop end, at about 35 to, I would say about 40 to 45 is going to be more how you're going to want this beer. But if you want it a little more well-rounded and balanced, about 55 to 60 is where you're going to want to drink this. And moving right along, son bitch, to the Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous, baby. Anyways, I digress. Fuck a duck and call me Chuck. I'm surprised. It is statistically larger than the other 2 at 8,790. Although the nose is smaller than the other 2. It is pleasant, but it's not as big, it's not as in your face as the other 2 IPAs. Black IPAs. Black IPAs, man. Of the 3, it is the most hop forward. So if you like this style, just slap your mama, right in your face, hop. This is the one of the 3 you're going to want. I got to say, though, in all honesty, if you're a fan of the black IPA, you're going to want all 3 for different reasons, because I do. They're all 3 beautiful, but they all 3 have different things to offer. Oh, wow. And on the Wookey, I got your Wookey right here, baby. On the Wookey Jack. The nose is nice here. The nose actually feels maltier than the other 3. On the palate, wow. It does feel interesting on the palate. All 3 are very different, even though they're the same. It's one of those things. You do really taste that rye, the rye and roasted malt, a little bit of coffee in there in all 3. Oh, gorgeous, man. The citrus end lingers. You start off with that very piney kind of juniper spruce end, and then it drifts to kind of some grapefruit lemon, but it really lingers hard on the lemon end right at the end. Absolutely beautiful. All 3 are beautiful. Woo!